Hey my friends, welcome. I am Venus and today I have a really deep stretch video for you. This is geared a lot towards if you like to run a lot and sit for a long time, this would be a good one for you. We're going to go ahead because it's shorter and get started. Come to your yogi squat. Place both feet on the mat. And then place your palms in front of you in prayer position. We'll just hang out here for a minute, waking up through the hips, waking up through our thighs or quadriceps, breathing. You always want to warm up a little bit before, cool down a little bit after for any kind of exercise that you do. We really just want to take this opportunity to wake up deeply through the bones, through the muscles, through the hip area, the glutes, the hamstrings, quadriceps. Breathing clear to the bottom of your stomach. Take 5 more cycles of breath. Keeping your spine as straight as you can, pressing the legs back with the elbows. And then release the hands down. You're going to turn, keep your right leg to the outside of your right hand, and then you're going to slide down into your locust pose. You can open up through the knee. Now here, if you want to take some blocks, maybe stack them, whatever's comfortable for you. And just hang out here. Or you can rest your forearms on the mat, keeping the hips level. Open up through the knee that you have up. Maybe rest the back leg down, pressing through the top of your foot. Really stretching through the inner and outer hip of that right leg. And place the blocks aside for a moment. Then you're going to gently come up and let's take pigeon pose, dropping down on the knee, right knee behind the right wrist. And then you can come up on your foot and your knee and arch back. Go back bend here. And then you can go ahead and fold on down again if you need to take them blocks just to rest your arms on or your forehead. And you can gently come up. Again, you're going to set your block aside. And then you're going to roll and bring that foot in. And then you're going to just gently swing your arm up and around into your baby wild thing. Stretching clear through the side. The left side of your body, really stretch. Stretch the foot away from the arm. Get the chin up. Breathing. Really pressing up through the shoulder, through the wrist. Keeping the fingertips on the mat. Taking some of that weight off of the wrist. And then come back down. And Again, you're going to come back and we'll come just into tabletop for a moment. Navel to spine. And then let's come back into locust pose on the opposite side. Your second side, slide your foot all the way back. Open up through the knee. Again here, if you want to take your blocks to rest your forearms on, or you can come all the way down. And usually we keep the knee closer, but this time we are opening up just to get further in our stretch, our deep stretch. Feeling it through that ball and joint area, through the hips. And then gently take your hands, walk on up, and let's come into that pigeon pose. So the knee comes behind the wrist. Scoop. And then come down, or come up, I should say. Coming into that little bit of a back bend before folding on down. Again, use your blocks there if you need to, and then reverse how your hands were stacked before resting your forehead down, keeping the hips level, really pressing that foot into the top of your foot into the mat. And then you'll gently come up and we'll bring that foot in towards our inner thigh, the groin area. I'll turn here so you can see better this way. And then you're going to come into your baby wild thing. Swoop your arm up and around. Really stretching through the arm and the leg. Bring them away from each other so you can feel a stretch down the whole side of your right side of your body this time. Smiling. And then come on back down. And then bring yourself all the way around into your staff pose. Really pressing through the heels. You'll feel a nice stretch all along the back area of the leg, the calves, the hamstrings, even through the quadriceps. Really keeping the navel to the spine for stability in your back, in your lower back area. And then go ahead and come down into a forward fold. Really round through the bottom of the hips. Follow that roundness all the way through to the top of your spine, spread out through the shoulders. And then gently walk your hands up. You're going to gently come on down to your back. And then bring the knees up to the chest. Pull them in. And you can even rock side to side. And then bring the legs down. Now this time only bring one knee up to the chest. And then you're going to bring it over. Stack through the hips. Pressing down the knee with your hand. You can choose to stay here, maybe bring your hand up overhead, or you can even bring the foot up, the heel to your glutes. Holding on to your toes. And then gently bring that leg up with your knee into your reclined pigeon. And you can thread your hand through your leg and push up through the heel, opening up the knee with your elbow pointing and flexing. Before bringing the foot down and just taking a rock side to side. And then we'll bring that leg down and pull the left knee or your second side into your chest. And place it over the side for a nice twist. Again, place your hand above your head and relax here. Or you can even bring your heels up to the glutes, pulling through the toes, feeling a nice stretch on the quadricep. Breathing. And then back up, pressing your leg up with your knee into that reclined pigeon, rocking side to side, or you can pull the leg up, press through that heel, press open through the knee with your elbow. Both shoulders are on the mat, melted into the mat while pointing and flexing. You can bring the leg down and rock side to side, feeling a nice stretch opening up through the hips. And bring the leg down, pull your knees back into your chest, and draw a circle with your knees one way and the other way. And then take behind the knees, roll on up. Let's move your head in a circle to the right and to the left and side to side. One time you're probably not going to notice too much difference and you may be sore the next day or the same day, but if you keep it up 2-3 times a week, it should become easier and it will be a great stretch to do before you run or walk or even have to sit a long day at work. Again, thank you so much, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. I always appreciate it and I look forward to seeing you on the mat as soon as even tomorrow. Let's close. Bring your thumbs together at the heart space. Breathe in. Namaste.